We're Ryan and Brittany, and after 5 years of sailing the world, we decided it was time to shake things up a bit. Okay, maybe a lot.
You're pregnant.
So with a baby on the way, it was time to put the boat up for a little while and make our way back to Canada to get ready for his arrival. So we've embarked on an epic road trip across America. And last week we were at Yellowstone National Park, one of America's most iconic attractions, known for its stunning geothermal features, diverse wildlife, and beautiful landscapes, as well as being the first national park in the world. This place is incredible and definitely worth adding to your bucket list. Now we have some miles to cover to arrive in Seattle before our $1 a day RV rental expires. Jackson's on high alert.
We're literally about 30 feet away from a bison right now, buddy. I know, isn't that cool?
What is that? What's that, Bubba? Leaving Yellowstone.
Goodbye, Yellowstone. We should have gone straight through the arches, damn it.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Park Street.
This is a cute little town, and we're already in Montana. By the time we left the park, we only had a few hours of daylight, so we aimed ourselves to the closest town in hopes of finding somewhere to pull in for the night. It turns out the town of Bozeman was only a couple hours away and a really popular stop for people visiting the park.
So in this beautiful little town called Bozeman in Montana, and it's such a beautiful little town. And we pulled in here, I was like, wow, this is amazing, I'm gonna love this. Anyway, turns out there's nowhere to park the RV. Everywhere's like no parking. It's just a difficult place to try and find a park. But it turns out that they've got a huge RV problem here. A lot of homeless people living in vans. The locals hate it. There's a massive petition or something last year where they got rid of them all. And then all the locals, their attitude is more like, oh, you know, the RVs come in here, all the nomads, and take over our town in the summer. And they kind of got the impression they don't really like us. So anyway, we found a place to park in front of the mall here. And, you know, as you can see, the car park's really empty. But when you read up about how the locals feel about us, I said to Brittany at 4:30 this morning, they all started coming here and they all parked like right next to us with their music absolutely blaring. If I came into a park like this and I saw an RV, I'd be like, oh, it's 4:30 in the morning, I might go park just a few parking spots away from them. But every time a new car came, it was like they picked the closest park to us. And I was just like, yeah, I'm getting the impression that they really don't like us here.
Despite not feeling overly welcome, we just needed to wait for Petco to open to grab some food for Jackson before we could get underway.
Hey mate! What's all this?
Oh boy!
Come here, it's like they run away there. We camped out the front of Petco and I had to wait for it to open this morning, 9 o'clock. So Jackson's got some food. I fed him the rest of his food.
Except he's waiting for his cottage cheese.
No. We don't need cottage cheese anymore. Stay there. Check this out.
Jackson's very spoiled. He always needs something to sweeten his dinner or his breakfast.
Yeah, he does.
What is that, Bubba?
What's this?
What's this?
Stay there.
Got a very excited bum.
I'm gonna give you 2 just because I can. What the hell, buddy?
He wants his cottage cheese.
This costs us $100. Excited. What's this? This is a real bone stuffed with chicken. Yeah, you're gonna have the shits or you're gonna have the farts today, aren't you? Oh, look at him sitting so well. You know, I'm gonna face you. Yeah, there you go. You can chew on that all day. He's gonna keep you entertained for hours while we drive, buddy.
You've been a good road trip, buddy.
He's been wicked. He's done so well. Let's get the hell out of here.
Our home last night.
Yeah. Alright, we're making miles through Montana right now, and there's one thing we have to do in Montana, and that's go to one of Montana's top steakhouses.
After a quick Google search, we found that the #1 steakhouse just so happened to be a few hours ahead of us in a little town called Lolo. And it was exactly the type of restaurant we were looking for. So we decided that that was going to be our end destination for the day, and we were going to pull into an RV park overnight that was just down the road from the restaurant. Jackson's nose prints are on the glass. That's your nose prints, Jackson.
Alright, this is our home for the night. Nice and cozy, better than a parking lot mall. Getting woken up at 4 AM, so we should get a good sleep tonight. Parked right here between the trees. Going little picnic bench and fire pit. And this is it. So we're pretty stoked. I said to Brittany I'm taking Jackson for a walk before we go out for dinner, but I realize he's coming with us. As we got to take the van. Hey buddy. So we found this place because apparently just down the street is Montana's best steak place. Not rated by them, but rated by people. So best steak place in Montana. And it's not this big glamorous 5-star Michelin star steak place. It's just like a wood cabin ranch type place. I'm so stoked. You right there, buddy? What are you doing?
Brian's currently wiping all the dog hair off my legs for me. Help me!
It's
No,
fine.
come back.
It's good now.
Come back.
It's good. I'm getting wet. You got hair everywhere. Oh,
All right, let's try this place out. It's busy though. We might not even get a table. Luckily, we arrived early, and despite being busy, we managed to get sat straight away. This place is exactly what you'd expect from a classic Montana steakhouse, featuring locally sourced ingredients with a cozy and rustic charm. And to say the charcoal grill was impressive is definitely an understatement.
you gotta eat your veggies in this state, alright?
Yeah. Despite being top rated in the state, we were actually pleasantly surprised with how modest this place was. And it was so nice to just kick back and enjoy a meal together.
That's actually really nice.
The dump truck?
Well, usually when I get a beer that's local like that, it's hit or miss, and that's a hit.
Thank you.
Yeah. How is it? Oh, come on. Is it? Okay, we had a really good meal, but we're in a bit of a dilemma here.
Let me explain. So our steaks were too good to leave anything behind. We ate them all. But we feel bad because we want to bring something back for Jackson, and the table next to us left a big chunk of steak. And we're literally discussing how bad it would be if we went over and took it to bring back to the dog. I can't do it though. I can't.
Yeah.
Poor Jackson.
They've cleared the table and it's still there. They've cleared the table and left that one piece of steak there for you to take.
It's just gonna go in the garbage, and we've been talking to them this whole dinner, so we know they're not psychos.
Oh, look. The waitress is even leaving it for you to grab.
Jackson would be so happy.
Go get it. Go.
No, I can't. I'm scared she's coming back. It's too late.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's gone.
It's gone, Brittany. It's gone.
Poor Jackson. We could bring him a crouton. So we were told the desserts here are like really good, insane homemade, and so even though we really don't have a lot of room, we had to try it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Oh
I still can't believe that guy left a piece of steak. Oh, look,
My
stripping down. I'm actually not even hungry.
You ready?
How is it?
I'm in pregnant person heaven. Alright, dinner's done. We've got our leftover desserts. I think it's time to tap out. What about you,
Yeah.
Captain?
I'm so full. $100. It's not bad for 2 desserts, steak meal, 2 steak meals, 2 desserts, 2 beers, mocktail, veggies at the start,
Yeah.
loaded potato,
Garlic bread
garlic.
and a mountain of dessert. Justin's exploring the back parking lot. Did you enjoy your visit, Jackson? He can smell the steaks.
Yeah. Come on, mate. Take you back, we'll go for a walk. You sound cool for not giving steaks, but I just bought like a whole bunch of treats from Ted, the dogs at the pet store.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, and you spilt your water everywhere. Why is it so dirty?
He's getting mud everywhere.
We got a lot of cleaning to do.
All right,
Come on,
let's
mate.
go. Good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy.
Poor Jackson didn't get any steak.
I know, but I...
Oh, he's eating his treat now. He's excited.
Yeah, see? Hey, good boy.
He's playing with
He's
it.
playing with his treat.
Yeah.
You're playing with your treat, buddy.
Get it, Jackson. Okay, so our Montana steak experience. Our Montana steak experience was really good. Actually, not as expensive as we thought either. Although our waitress, who was so sweet, gave us one of our desserts for free, which was really nice. So we tipped her well.
That's because she said we were traveling. She was stoked that we were
Yeah. So yeah, really good steak if you're in Montana and you just so happen to be going past Lolo, Montana. Come to Lolo Creek Steakhouse. Is that what this is called?
Yeah.
The guy cooking them on the grill was incredible. He was legit. He had like 50 steaks going at once at one point, and then all of a sudden he was like, you could see he could take a breath.
If this place was in New York, they'll be charging like $300-400 a steak. You know what I mean?
Okay, now you're exaggerating.
Oh, it's
But
true.
the cool thing is, as well, is they have a distillery here. So we bought a bottle of honey huckleberry vodka, which I'll open after we have the baby when I can enjoy a cocktail.
All right. Thank you, guys. Let's go. All right, buddy. You gonna drive? Okay. You gonna drive? You're sitting in the driver's seat.
With our Montana steak experience checked off the list, it was time to put some serious miles behind us to get to Seattle. Well, everyone, we've just crossed over from Montana to Idaho. Only thing is we're only going to be in Idaho for like an hour, and then we're crossing into Washington. So it's short-lived. We're not actually going to probably see much of Idaho at all. But I think that's our 12th state on this trip, which is pretty exciting. Washington, here we come.
It's beautiful.
We're officially in Washington. Our last state on the journey across America. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Top 10
hours to Seattle, guys. 3 hours. 2 hours to Seattle. 2 hours to Seattle, buddy. 1 hour to Seattle. 1 hour. And it's raining. This is it. We're in Seattle.
We are.
Yeah, it's been a wicked 10 days. And we're here.
May have made us slightly interested in a bit of van life. We'll see.
See how we go. Maybe buy a van and build one up, hey? So guys, I hope you've enjoyed our video. Please subscribe and get ready as we take Jackson across the border into Vancouver.
He gets to be a Canadian dog for the summer.
I know. This is the first time Jackson's been off the boat in 5 years of our travel around the world, isn't it?
Yep.
So,
since we left Australia.
Yeah. So let's see how Jackson goes as we take him across the border into Canada to do a little bit of home life, hey?
See what he likes about having a backyard again.
Yeah.
It turned out crossing the border was insanely easy. And just like that, welcome to Canada.
Jackson, we're in Canada. He didn't even care.
I don't even think he saw
I don't think he didn't ask about the dog. He was just like cared about fruit. And then we drove off. I think he probably saw Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey mate, we're in Canada.
Thank you so much to our amazing patrons for supporting our videos. If it wasn't for you, we literally couldn't make them happen. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and we'll see you next week.
Like and subscribe. He's really heavy. He's tricking me. Like